Despair grows in silence, even when you look fine. There's anxiety about recurrence, and even 4 years down the line, every time I have to prepare for my next review, sometimes I'm wondering, is it coming back? Am I going to, are the test results going to come out and reveal something? And that's what is known as, I mean, there's a term for that. It's scanxiety. So there's anxiety about recurrence, body image struggles, loss of identity and loneliness from isolation. And sometimes society doesn't help matters. You know, they say things like, be strong, don't cry, at least you're alive. Really? Would you like to be alive in my situation when I'm going through cancer? I don't think so. Would you like to be in my situation post-treatment if you have to deal with the vestiges of treatment? I don't think so. You know, but healing is not pretending. Healing is being allowed to feel. And a lot of the time, cancer patients don't show what's going on because when they look at the people that they have to interface with, sometimes they feel sorry for them because you're seeing people surrounding you who feel very helpless. It shows in their faces. They can see what you're going through. They can see the pain that you're experiencing. They don't know how to help you. And so sometimes you help them by not showing what's going on. You pretend that all is okay when you're dying inside, you know? So healing is actually being allowed to feel. Now, this is where community organizations like the Lions Club play a very powerful role, not as doctors, but as carriers of hope and presence. And that's why I applaud what you're doing, because somehow you are bringing hope to people. And this hope often comes in various ways. And that's why this next slide says how you can help. You can be somebody's light by encouraging regular screenings and checkups. Now you've started by arranging for an awareness online program, which is fantastic. That's step one. You could encourage people to go for, you could encourage them to go for regular screenings, or you could even organize, if you can afford it, for them just free ones and talk about, have talks like this. They go a long way. You'll be surprised at how many people discover just randomly that they're actually carrying something, even though they're not feeling anything. And then you could offer practical help and emotional presence. Practical help comes in so many ways. If somebody, for instance, has young children and is dealing with cancer, you could just offer to take the children off their hands for maybe the weekend if you can, or for the day so she can rest. Or maybe somebody's going for chemotherapy. You could offer to, let me come and sit with you while you're going through chemo so I can talk, we can gist, I can just, cheer you up. There's so many ways you can help. You could help the person do their shopping for the home, just something practical. Then you could be present. By present, I don't mean sitting down and going, hey, yeah, the cancer patients do not need your pity. They have enough of self, whatever it is. They don't need whatever it is, they don't need pity. What they want to see is your smiling faces around them, encouraging them and lifting them up. So it will be good for you to be present with them, to listen without trying to fix anything you can't. Then also, when somebody who's going through cancer starts to go very quiet, something is brewing, don't let them stay quiet.